Good evening, everyone. So you thought that yesterday would be the last day, and actually today is, of the live training. The most important thing that I really want to share with you guys tonight is a really special offering. Now, the point of this training isn't just so that you can learn, and then go away and do nothing with it. Because if you're not taking action, then nothing is going to change. Now, what I've learned along the way is a lot of us naturopaths and nutritionists, myself included, we often need an accountability buddy or an accountability partner or some form of mentor or even a group that keeps us accountable and holds a safe space in order for us to take this special action. There's one thing to learn, there's another to take action. And I want you guys to learn about what it is that I do with people when I work with them and what it is I'm offering for all of you to enter into a really safe space in order to help triple your engagement on social media so that you can actually pay yourself every single week. How good will that be? Like, that is a huge rule that I have. Anyone in my group ends up having to pay themselves because there's no use just letting it sit in your business bank account. And what's it going to do? Just pay the next Integria bill or pay the next Metagenics bill? No. You get to actually reap some of the rewards. So what I want to talk about is there will be like a certain amount of pillars that we'll focus on. So the start of it is we'll be clearing the way for clarity. So that will be all about setting your intentions and setting your goals. And if you're not so much into intentions and goal setting, it might just be like that next step that you need to take, and a really obvious step that's going to help you step in the right direction of where you want to go. The other thing, it's about really clearing away the clutter of the things that are standing in the way of those goals, because like I said yesterday, often it's our own mindset or our own low vibration that's going to prevent us from moving forward. So we actually really need somebody to help us clear away those blocks and clear away the stuff and help us see the forest from the trees, so to speak, so that we can actually take that action and take the right step forward. So I've got quite a few different methods that I use within the group in order to do this. So I love clarity. Clarity is one of my favorite words. And I just love it when somebody goes, that's so much more clear. Thank you. It's like one of my best feelings. So after that, we're going to be really honing in on money and money mindset. Like I've mentioned before, wealth generation and wealth actually brings so much joy to me and so much value to my life. It's one of my number one values. I wouldn't say it's number one. Health's my number one. I'd say wealth, love would come in second, wealth would come in number three. So that's like my top three values. Regardless of whether wealth is high on your values list or not, it helps your business move forward. If you're generating wealth in your business, it helps everything else work a whole heap easier. And it doesn't mean that you need to see it as a greedy thing. It means that you're giving people value, and the exchange is actually money. You're allowed to receive money. And we're going to move through money blocks, and we're going to move through money mindset, and we're going to actually learn how to receive. It's such a powerful exercise that we go through, powerful weeks of moving through a whole heap of old stuff. It's old patterns that we deal with. And it's so awesome. When you come out the other side, you're like, holy moly, what I used to hold on to. It's quite amazing. So the other thing is, and I've spoken about this in the trainings, it's really learning how to really embrace your niche and how to stand differently and unique from everybody else, because each and every one of you has your unique way of treating, your unique way of seeing things, and there are people who need you. So I really want you to own that. I want to help you bring that expertise out and put you on center stage, regardless of how wobbly you feel out there, and actually own it. So when you're owning your niche and you're feeling so confident in your niche, doesn't always happen overnight, but it will happen. Then you're going to help step forward into a whole new space of visibility and also attracting in those ideal clients. So the next thing with these ideal clients, you're going to learn how to attract them as followers first, and then learn how to convert them through into actual clients. So like I sort of said in that very first one, it's not just about putting all your sales posts out and going, come on, here I'm selling, here, buy all my stuff. No. It's about creating these beautiful communities and creating a relationship with these ideal clients so they get to know you and they get to actually see your face. It's not just a brand and a logo. It's got to do with you. And people, they don't actually buy your stuff. They buy you. They buy time with you. Like how many people, it happens like quite a bit to me. These women, they'll come in and see me and they literally just want to come and have a massive chat and they just feel so much better because I've held the space for them. And really, it's not like it's any rocket science that I'm putting across. We've just got to make these really simple changes and then send them on their way. That's my unique style of my treatment with my ladies who come in to see me. But maybe your main unique part is that you go deeper into the details and you get those people and you educate them and you send them off and they want to research and they want to read all the things that you give them. They want lots of handouts or, you name it. Whatever it is that is your style, you have your own unique style of helping your clients to heal. And I really want to help you bring that out and own it. So next, we're going to bring out not only this visibility, but this consistency, because there's one thing about like getting these wheels in motion and off you go. And then all of a sudden something, you might get the wobbles and you go, ooh, and then you go back into hiding again. And trust me, I have been there and it happens, you go through the ebbs and flows of life. And what you need to do is to just be a little more consistent. I'm going to teach you how to be more consistent. Once you've nailed all of that, we're going to learn how to create your own irresistible offer. Now, your irresistible offer is going to be unique for you and the problems that you solve for your clients. So it could be your niche might be gut and you're going to come up with a gut program because you have this amazing protocol that you have for a particular style of IBS client. Let's just say that's, I'm just pulling out ideas out of the air right now. But because these IBS people have been following you for a while, they're almost gagging and waiting for the thing that you're going to bring out. So we're taking them through every step of the process. The beauty of doing this is you don't just have to rely on the people who you see in clinic. You don't just have to be stuck within those four walls of your clinic. You actually can lift the roof off the amount of people who you serve. You can lift the roof off the amount of money that you earn, and you can lift the roof off hiding with your expertise, because I know all of you have studied at least 4 years, possibly a lot longer, because I know that everyone loves to learn, and it's a lifelong learning process when we're clinicians, right? So I really want you to step into that center stage and learn how to be visible and create your offer and serve your audience in new ways that you probably haven't even considered yet, and be paid very, very generously for it. Now, with the creation of this offer, I also want to teach you how to launch, because it's one thing to create the program. You can't just then shove the program online and hope that someone's going to buy it. You need to actually learn how to market it, which I can help you with. You need to learn how to target those people with things like Facebook ads. I can help you with that. And you need to learn to really hone in on the 90 days of the pre-launch. So you need to be seeding these programs pretty much all the time. So if you already have a program, start doing that. I really want you to all learn how to have at least a 5-figure launch. That's going to take that pressure off you in clinic, the pressure off the income or someone else in the family having to earn the income for you. I want you to be able to pay yourself and pay yourself well every single week. That there's that consistency of clients, consistency of money, and this new online presence that you develop for yourself. So added to this, you don't just get access to me, you also get access to other people within the Clinic Freedom Method group. So it is a mastermind. And unless you've already been in a mastermind, you might not realize what the benefits are of being in a mastermind. So a mastermind, I've been in a few, and well, let's start with me. Personally, I pay to be in masterminds because it helps me have access to people who are very high level thinkers, and they usually will think outside of the box. So if I'm having an issue, I jump into the mastermind and I let them know, okay, I'm trying to do this and I'm thinking about that, and what do you guys think about that? And almost always there's going to be someone who's just like, boom, here's the answer. And you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't even think of that. It's amazing. But not only that, when you do hit a target, or you've finally paid yourself that, you've had your first $1,000 go from your business account into your account that you finally paid yourself, and you're so proud of it, you got a whole bunch of people who are celebrating with you and supporting you and cheering you on. And then also you'll have that beautiful amount of a slight amount of, what would we say? There's a bit of mirroring that occurs. So when somebody's going through something, quite often you could be thinking the same thing. And then we'll all go through it together, and we'll interweave a whole great amount of mindset with practicality to help you move through a whole bunch of obstacles to come out the other side. And you got it, growth. Growth is always on the other side of being uncomfortable. Growth is always on the other side of vulnerability. So that is where you're headed. So the other thing that I really like about masterminds is it's a bit like working with herbs, that there's this synergistic action, that if you were just to work one-on-one with a mentor, there is still synergism there, but if you work together as a group with a mentor, holy moly, the synergistic action that happens, like the exponential growth that I see occur on almost a daily basis, is phenomenal. So the other thing is, it helps keep us accountable, which I've mentioned before. It helps inspire us, and it helps motivate us. So that's just a few of the main benefits that I would say I've personally had out of a mastermind. But also, when you're investing into a mastermind, you're also investing into the mind of your mentor. So I've paid tens of thousands of dollars to have other coaches and masterminds and all the other people who I've had train me personally, and you get access to all of that for a fraction of the cost. So I wanted to make sure that you're all aware of what I'm really offering you guys, and I would absolutely love for any of you who have more questions to jump on a call with me. There are limited spaces available left, but there are some spaces available. So I'd really, really love you. If this is resonating with you and you really want 2020 to be your growth year, then it's time to book a call. So if there's any questions at all, or you're worried about something or anything, just get in contact with me. But seriously, we can cover it in the call, and we can really nut out where you are and where you want to be and whether it's going to be a good fit for you. All right, everyone, I thank you so much for joining me for day 5. I hope that has been really helpful and insightful, and I will speak with you all very soon. Bye.